I'll talk about this for a second because weirdly enough, I've got an unusual amount of history with this champion. It's not really going to be punished by Rakan too hard. It's going to actually do exactly that. It's going to punish this lane.
He's the target of an invade here. Dandem jumped over the grub wall.
Actually, they've just completely sent in. Q comes down. First blood for Bucci. Nice and easy. Dandem going to get himself a grump as well.
Yes, that early ward placed down by Bucci really ratted Velia out in that one. And because he's taking Ghost on this Gwen, which is pretty standard, doesn't mean you don't have the flash to get away from these early plays, as Baus now might just lose his own flash.
Red buff on Bucci. Able to secure the kill. Nice and easy.
Yes, I'm not sure what happened up there because he got a pickaxe on his reset going into that Eclipse most likely.
Reckless has found Bizguard. Bizguard is going to not get caught because it's actually over to Baus, securing a kill onto Bucci. Bizguard now in danger, going low. Reckless will secure the kill with the auto. Catching up Velia, putting him behind, then getting the solo kill in the top lane. And then suddenly, Los Ratones just answer out with 2 solo kills for themselves. They're now going to transition this into that Chemtech Drake. Grubs aren't even up yet, so there's no response here from Los Ratones.
Difference between those top sides now. Like you want to leverage this reaction strength early. Like you want to play for these grubs here. We'll see if it's able to do it as Bucci's gone in, but again, only level 5.
Got a big chunk, but Baus is continuing to fire away. Baus has that ultimate. Secures himself that feat of strength. Secures himself the solo kill. And he doesn't care, man. He's just walking at Dandem and Calmsky. They have to back off and cool it.
Grubs. DMG won't have anything to do about this one. The real question becomes the threat here. Potential dives on these solo laners. Baus has walked up way too far.
He's got flash, just able to break away from Dandem. Nice little knock up as well, just to send him packing. They do catch onto Bucci here. Bucci just eating a little bit of poke. I say that, the curtain has been called. The shots are coming in. That's 1, that's 2. Here comes the 4th shot. Bucci on the run, has to flash to break away. Meanwhile, Baus could be under some serious threat here. DMG going to be closing in. They've got that knock-up. Baus doesn't have the ultimate. Does try and get himself away, but he's caught inside the misfortune. Knock-up onto multiple people, keeping himself healing with a passive as Bizguard makes his way forward. Fateski's going low. Baus is doing his best to hold on. Is able to get a big chunk of damage out of all of those players and clear the wave. But ultimately, DMG with 4 killing.
And they spent a lot of time down there as well. Velia, in the meantime, has been farming up a Storm. 2 plates over mid lane to Nemesis. Top side of the map as well. Bucci had to recall, and so this, the whole tower's gone, man. Like, yeah, you killed Baus, but at what cost?
Not going to be on any real threat here. Karmsky does have the crescendo available, not going to throw it down. As it looks like Los Ratones have turned their attention towards this dragon. Dandem's making his way over, though. Baus not actually in the area. Nemesis, no TP. Not going to be a problem for the side of Los Ratones, though. They're able to secure themselves.
Against the Baus here. It's not looking too hot, as DMG might be trying to contest these grubs, but it's going to be kind of hairy.
They want to go for it, though. Velia doesn't actually feel like they're up for the fight. I am surprised by that, considering how ahead Los Ratones are, but they're happy just not to coin flip it. They got 5 grubs. There's no point potentially giving over some kills and losing a lot of your tempo just to secure that set. Crowny, Bucci's teleport. Bucci being a bit greedy there, overstaying.
Yeah, well, the team, I mean, that's, yeah, Crowny.
Long for Los Ratones to then widen this gold gap even further. I say that as Baus potentially finds himself in a bit of danger, trying to make a run for it. Is going to look for the knock up onto Calmsky. He's able to evade away from him, and Baus, I think he's just recognized he needs to clear the wave and keep the tower alive, and that's exactly what he's going to do. All of those get picked up. Baus will trade his life out, but again, what's the cost? They lose the Rift Herald. They may even lose their top lane for this. That is a massive chunk of the Bucci. Caught by the ultimate. Reckless has to jump away as the bullet time comes out. And Bucci walks away with 53 HP. The charge of the Herald comes in, though. And that is going to be mid lane tower going exceptionally low. I don't think Calmsky's really got the defense. They're actually going for the old runaround on the Herald here. Just going to make a run.
He's going to try to steal the dragon with it.
No way.
Here he comes.
Here he comes. Dandem's in danger. Doesn't get caught by the knockup. Velia has to use the W already. No flash available. He gets caught by the crescendo, and all of the lockdown catches him in place. Velia having a little bit too much fun with that one.
That was an interesting play. That is certainly one of the plays of all time in League of Legends. Not going to work out, but I respect it. It looked pretty cool. It looked pretty funky. But he's going to fall. He wasn't worth a huge amount of gold, so I guess it is what it is.
We got our Archangels, I guess. That's my one bit of copium there. So he got a lot of mana to work with. Reckless finds the knock-up into the double knock-up from Nemesis. Deadly Flourish keeps him rooted. Calm Sky flashes away into the waiting hands of Crowny as now Dandem's being run down. Caught with another knock-up. Double kill for Crowny. Teleport coming in as well from Baus, and Fateski needs to be careful. That is a scary, scary Cho'Gath.
Going down here. The question is now, 18 minutes into the game, what are our next focuses? Because we've got 3.5 minutes until Dragon, 1.5 for Atakan. I would say, like, Los Ratones are...
Over. Looks like they're out looking for something onto Velia, though. Has got the needlework and the ghost. Is going to get jumped onto. Jumps over the wall. Throws down that W for a bit of safety. It's going to put a bit of extra damage in. Dandem's actually starting to go a little bit low here. That Snips catching on as Velia ease away. Throws down the ultimate. Dandem now has to flash away. There goes the Crescendo. Only hits onto one. The flash from Baus secures the kill. Into the knock-up. Another needlework comes down as they continue to try and put some damage out. Silence into all 4 members. Baus finds the knock-up. He needs to clear the way for that. Bullet time is making quick work of him, but Calm Sky collects another kill. The Sona is getting fed and no one else.
And the question remains, at what cost? Bot side is getting hammered by Nemesis. The mid-tier 2 has now fallen in favor of Los Ratones as well. Yes, they picked up a kill, but DMG lost so much on the map.
Now, so it's going to be nigh impossible to steal it. Dandem not even going to think about it at this point. They're going to pick this up. Nice and easy, and Baus, just another stack for him, and he's left to collect the flowers.
Oh man, DMG now. It's all falling apart. It's a tough game for them here. The question is, how do you really get back into it? Obviously, that's not an easy question to answer against the likes of Los Ratones.
Another good little bit of copium news for DMG fans is Dragon Soul's probably not going to be on the cards this game, and if so, it's a long way away. They've been able to pick up 2 dragons, so they've happily been able to secure valuable this game. There's an Eclipse, there's a Bloodthirster, and there's a Sona with an Archangels. He is going to be absolutely cutting through their shields, opening up into Nemesis. Deadly Flourish goes wide. Crowny's trying to make a run away, and it looks like Dandem is going to get popped. Nemesis able to secure that kill, and now the curtain has been called. Fateski caught for the knock-up. Nemesis doesn't quite hit on with the Q, but he flashes over. Fateski's going low. Nemesis secures himself one as Bizgard runs away. Caught in the knock-up, though. Nemesis's damage is absolutely brutal here. He gets the triple. He gets the quadra. They might even go for it. Bucci's on the run. Nemesis jumps over the wall. The team are going to continue to chase. There's the Deadly Flourish. In comes Nemesis. It's going to be a penta, baby. Nemesis with the penta!
Pentakill for the rat in the mid lane. Nemesis hit that Infinity Edge, hit 3-item spike, and he decided to end the game there. And then 5 kills on the bounce. 0-0-3, straight survive. 5-0-3. Didn't have to mess about with that one, did he? He took his time to get his first kill in the game, and once that came down, the rest soon to follow.
That was absolutely beautiful from Nemesis. He's just been slowly getting crazy strong this game. Velia actually gets outsmited, but I don't think that really matters too much to him. Doesn't get caught by the Q and misses the snip. Kamski's coming in. Velia is going to get so much damage down. Sends him packing. He's still got the needlework, and now the double kill for him. Bizgard's trying to make a runaway, flashes over the wall, and Nemesis is there. It's the time for the Gwen to get the triple. Oh my word, Los Ratones looks scary as hell.
That is horrifying to watch, dude. Nemesis just 1v2'd the ADC and mid in that previous team fight, and now Velia's 1v3 as well. That's just not cool, man. It's not cool at all. I think DMG will be happy to see the back of this game.
Mid and bot lane haven't died once this game here for Los Ratones. They've been having an absolute killer performance. Fateski throws out the bullet time, trying to kill them, not going to get it. The curtain has been called. Bucci will fall, and in jumps Nemesis to secure a double. Down they go. It wouldn't be a Los Ratones game without Baus jumping onto the fountain, but game 1 in the bag.
For some of the best highlights from today's matchup, which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.